Good morning, members of 7500 York. This is Jacob Watson, the office manager. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday. We've made it to the halfway point. All right. Just have a few things to read here and a few other announcements. Let's get going. All right, today is Wednesday, March 25th, 2026. And today we have workshop 9:30 to noon. Ladies social time in the balcony at 9:30. At 1 o'clock we have Mahjong in the balcony. We have financial security scams, CAC and York TV. That's happening at actually 1:30 now. It's been changed by 30 minutes. And then Dominoes in the balcony and Bunko in the social room, both of those happening at 7 p.m. today. So lots of things going on. I'm going to highlight a couple things that are coming up just for your calendars. We do have Night Sky class with Judith Brickner at 3 o'clock in the CAC tomorrow. And we do have a movie night happening tomorrow night as well. Hoosiers in the CAC at 7 o'clock. I have actually never seen that movie. However, I have been told it is a classic. So be sure you check that out. Maybe there's a little blurb about it. I know it's about basketball. That's about all I know. Let's see here. We're going to do Night Sky class first for tomorrow. Monthly astronomy class led by 7500 York astronomy enthusiast Judith Grittner. Preview April's night sky. See the stars through Judith's eyes tomorrow at 3. And then the movie night, Hoosiers, just in time for March Madness season. A coach with a checkered past and a local drunk train. That's what it says. Sorry. In a small town, high school basketball team become a top contender for the state championship in 1950s Indiana. Starring Gene Hackman, Barbara Hershey, and Dennis Hopper. This 1996 movie was nominated for 2 Oscars, 1 hour, 54 minutes, rated PG. So yeah, Gene Hackman passed away, I think, recently, last year. So be sure to check that out. I've heard it's a classic. I heard it's a great movie. So be sure you check it out. And then this Friday, we do have Lemon Meringue Pie Day going on. I love lemon meringue pie. That's happening in the York Room at 1 to 2:30. On the 27th, be sure you come down to get a piece of pie. Speaking of the York Room and Pie Day, let's take a look at what's on the menu today, shall we? Looks like today, Wednesday, we have grilled pork chop with an apple cider demi-glaze, served with a baked potato and steamed broccoli. So lots of good things to eat today. $15, gluten-free. If that does not sound good to you, we do have the all-day dining menu. So some specials available this week is taco salad, chicken salad croissant, and a barbecue pork sandwich. So lots of good things to choose from. If the main course does not sound good to you, and then remember that the York Room is available for lunch time. So if you, your friends, your family, or whoever want to come down and have lunch in the York Room, that is now available. It is fast casual. So basically come in, you put your order in with Emily at the host stand. She gives you a number, and then your food will be brought out to you. So if you want one lunch service in the York Room, you can definitely get it today. We thank all members for patronizing the York Room. Very important to use that great amenity available to everyone. All right, we also have safe driving class coming up. So that is April 10th from 9 to 1. Improve your driving skills and get a discount on your personal auto insurance. The Defensive Driving Course teaches basic crash prevention techniques. It has a proven record of reducing traffic violations and incidents. So please do that. It's $24 per person. You just come down to the office and supply Holly the check to PDCM or /SCSU. She will collect that check and she will put you on the list of folks who are signing up for the driving class. You also get a discount on your insurance. So very valuable class to take for that purpose. So thank you so much for putting that on. And we do have the directory pages have all been released. I have been informed of different errors that were on the directory, and we have worked to rectify those. After the committees are formed and the board has reorganized after the annual meeting, we will go ahead and correct the front portion, as I said several weeks ago, in the CAC, and then we will release that portion to the entire membership. Holly is hard at work at updating the voter directory, so that can be posted on the portal as well. So both of those things hopefully will be posted on the portal soon, so we can have those items available to all members. So please know that we are working hard to get those things updated. Apologies for the different errors that occurred in the directory. I know some people's nicknames did not transpose over. I know there was some preference of emails that people wanted first or second or on or off. And then I know there was one complaint about a member who has passed on to the next one, and people were upset that they were still on there. They are technically still, their estate is still here and their membership hasn't been sold, but I understand that it was upsetting to have that person in there, so they have been removed as well. So, like I've said before, the directory is a living document that is constantly changing. We're constantly making adjustments, so it's something we're gonna have to think about in the future, how we incorporate those changes, because this is a very fast-paced, busy place to be with a community that is always changing, always turning over, always having new people come, and our good friends sometimes depart. So always a challenge to produce a document that is up to date and is readily available for everybody to get the most current information. It's a challenge that we're always facing here in the office, so thank you for your patience while you work through these things. I promise you, we're doing our very best. It is sometimes hard to incorporate all the different things that are going on. All right, monthly bills are going to be started to put together. Plan is to release them the 1st of April. If you have any questions about your bills, please come to the office and get those questions answered. If it's something in relation to your York Room charges, please see Amanda in the York Room. She can help you with that. All right, I have no water shutoffs to announce, no maintenance things to announce, so we're past that. Other than that, thank you for your time and your attention this morning. Right now, the Board of Directors and General Manager Mitch Ohlendorf are meeting right now. So if anybody is looking for Mitch, he will not be available for the next several hours. So if you have any questions for him, possibly hold them. Update about resident membership certificates. We have had many members that have come before the April 20th start date to bring their certificate to the office to have it reviewed, scanned, and entered into base. Very happy that those members were willing to do that. There is no rush, however, to get that done. If you also want to send a scanned copy to us, that is great. If you want to bring down a photocopy that you already have, great. Or if you want us to photocopy it, we can do that for you. No problem. That is a cooperative purpose, so we'll gladly photocopy that for you and get that into the system. If you have any questions about this, please let me or Mitch Ohlendorf know, and we're happy to answer any questions you may have about resident certificate review. So thank you so much for those who have already brought it down. Greatly appreciate your efforts to get that done and taken care of. Thank you. All right, and for our bus riders, I do have an announcement. The bus is being reviewed today. Hopefully it will be repaired today. We do have to return the York Gardens bus tomorrow. So for you bus riders, possibly we might not have service tomorrow, Thursday. I'm hoping that is not the case. I will update the community as quickly as I can once I hear back from the repair shop on the van. All right, that is all that I have this morning. Thank you for your time and your attention. Hope everybody has a wonderful Wednesday. And it looks like the sun is out. Looks like it's going to be a nice day today. So enjoy the day, enjoy the weather. Have a great rest of your day.